Well, the offense has been, seems like the last few weeks clicking pretty well, but are there any, after watching film the last 5 games, is there anything in particular you're working on this week?
I think those 2 games that we lost were really based on turnovers, and that's really me. So I got to just do a better job taking care of the ball. I mean, otherwise, other than that, I mean, we're the only people that can stop us is ourselves, like I said, and those comes down to turnovers and take care of the football. So we just got to work really hard on practice, preaching that every single day, every single play, and I think it'll reflect on the game.
I was about to say, is there any way to practice that?
I mean,
Like, or does it just come down to going to the game and doing the right thing?
I mean, yeah, it does. In practice, instead of throwing a 10-yard out and the guy sitting right there and just kind of lofting it there, throw it 30 yards over his head and sail it out of bounds into the stand. So I just got to keep on practicing that. That's kind of who I am. I like to sling it around a little bit, and sometimes that'll get the best of me, and the defense makes a good play on it. So I just got to make sure if it's not there, throw it away.
Is it harder when you have these receivers and they get these one-on-ones? Do you think, man, if I just throw it up, they'll probably make a play for me? And is that something you think about? I mean,
you're exactly right.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly it. I mean, I see those guys every single day make fantastic catches and do this and that. I mean, that's where I get it in my head. Hey, they can make a play right here. So, but like I said, if it's not there, just throw it away, and you just gotta take every day for what it's worth and keep on getting better at it.
What did Coach Freeze have to say about your decisions in the Memphis game, Chad?
It was good. I think there was about 3 or 4 plays that I wish I could have had back, but we were talking today that he was like, man, you could have had the post a couple times, 3 times, but we completed all 3 balls to a different guy, and we still got 15, 20 yards in the first down. So he's happy, and I'm taking what the defense gives me. The only thing he's not happy with is me throwing it off my back foot in the red zone when we're up by 30 points. So I just got to keep on working, and it'll take time. I mean, just got to start in practice.
Have you started looking at Arkansas yet?
Yeah, they're a very good team. They do the same stuff they've been doing. That's who they are. That's what they do. They recruit well. They build those guys along, and I think they're big, physical. They can run a little bit. We're just gonna have to play a really good game, good, solid execution game, and just take care of the football, and we should win.
What do you remember from that game last year? It was a crazy game.
Well, I remember 3 things. I missed on a Cali route, missed on a glance, and I missed on a drag route coming across the field. If I hit 3 of those, then I think we win the game, and we're probably in the SEC championship game. So looking back at that game, that's really what I remember the most. And it stinks that's what you remember from a good game like that, but the game is a game of inches. You just got to keep on working.
Wasn't that kind of
the run game been so successful the past couple weeks?
I think we've made it a great a great thing that we have to do. We have to do every day with great intensity, and running the ball is the first thing you have to do. In order to set up a pass, you have to be able to run the ball, and those guys took a lot of heart to run the ball this weekend. That's what we were able to do.
Wasn't that Arkansas game last year kind of your coming out game as a runner? Hadn't they kind of held you close to the vest before then?
A little bit. There was more kind of specific runs put in the game plan, but I think Coach knows what he's doing, so we'll be all right.
Did that feel like I know, not one player wins the game, but did that feel like the way you and Allen were going back and forth to scoring? Did it feel like a duel between you guys?
Not really. I just figured that it was going to be the last person who had the ball won, and them seeing them go for 2 points in the back of my head, I'm like, dang, wish we would have did that. So I think coaches has learned from it. He might even do it this week. So hopefully it doesn't come down to that, but we just got to be prepared for whatever happens.
Are you noticing less guys in the box with the way you guys are throwing the ball? I mean, is that contributing, you think, to some of the success in the run game?
I mean, we just have great players all over the field that you got to account for everybody, because at any point in the game, any of those guys can make plays. So I know the coaches are putting us in great situations for us to achieve what we want to do. So just got to keep on working hard every day in practice and keep getting more familiar with the game plan.
During that 4th and 25 play last year, did you kind of think the game was over?
Yeah, I think I raised my hands like it was over, and next thing you know, the ball goes the other way, and they're running. So